Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Corporate Sector Authority. In the last episode, we pushed into the capital area of the Greater Maldrude, and have reduced them to just these 5 planets that we're really concerned about, aside from some stuff in the core, which isn't our problem. So what we're going to be doing today is trying to take out their forces from Contruum, Roche, Thanos, Tagoria, and Kashyyyk. And I think that'll probably take the whole episode, so we'll see what they have to fight us with. We're finally starting to get into a better position, so yay! Unless the Pentastar alignment comes and kills us or something. Or the Empire. Either of them might be able to, because if we look here, so they have 26%, and the PA has 19, we have, what, 4? Yeah, 4. So, yeah, they're fighting each other right now. So they probably won't attack us at the moment. The New Republic is still hanging on, but we will start off by going for Roche asteroids there. We have this kind of tiny fleet. Where is... Ooh, look at that. Mandalore... I want to build some other stuff. So let's get... Mr. Porto back, Space Devil, and I'll make sure that they don't get combined with those fleets. But let's use this fleet for stuff then. So Yellow Sign, you're going to be in command there. I'm not sure what my computer thinks it's doing right now, but I've been having some performance issues all day, which hopefully won't come into play in this episode. I can see a little bit of stuttering already, which is not ideal. But I'll have to check that out. I was having some issues with my router as well. It doesn't seem to accept that I have an Ethernet cord that I use to do my internet stuff here. And it, like, the router says nothing's plugged in. I'm not getting a connection from it. I had to go back to the USB Wi-Fi dongle thing that I had to use when I was staying with my parents, but I don't know. I don't like it. I want to figure out what's going on there, but I've got to get a really long cord to go from here to the living room where the router is.
Cruiser reporting. Launching attack. Cruiser ready. Skip ray reporting.
All right. We haven't run into a Bellator or anything yet, which is a relief, but they still have a few planets left, so it's not impossible that they'd have one. I kind of hope they do. Okay, can we take out the engines on this? Doesn't look like we'll be able. Nope. Did we? Oh, no, we did not. Alright. Oh. That's good timing.
Construction complete.
So we'll have to go places together, it looks like. Mandalore would be a good place for the ion cannon as well. And we'll probably combine these fleets to go after the last few planets here, as soon as we're done with Roche. I don't want to go too far because the Empire is still going to be in range, but I think we'll need more than whatever Kryn has.
Marauder cruiser here.
So there have been a few other changes put in since the last episode that I've ported over from the main build. I don't know how many we're going to be able to see because a lot of it is ground-based, and this will probably be more of a spacey episode. It's a weird thing to say now. But yeah, so I started some of the changes with respect to range. So now the ranges of the ground units are a little bit longer. I guess the closest to doubled. I didn't just go through and double everything, but in general, I guess the average range is probably twice what it used to be.
your command. Direct
And there's also been a bit more discussion and a bit more work on some of the economic changes.
target those leaders.
But those probably won't be able to be in this playthrough just because it wouldn't be compatible with the save. Okay, you're gonna pull back
Weapons charged.
over there.
I'm ready for duty. Navigating to coordinates. Pressing the attack. I'm hit.
Alright, we're gonna need to build another one of those guys. I'm not sure which one that was.
Roger that.
Jump gate, you can stop right there. Thank you very much.
The lasers are on.
Need somebody with the skip ray touch.
They've got us targeted. Awaiting.
But yeah, so hopefully that'll all be mostly ready for the next playthrough we're going to be doing, which I think it's probably going to be Empire. We talked about this last time though, so I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be. The community challenge is probably going to be the next one, really, but I mean more for the regular previews.
Reporting. Our shields are down. A little help. Awaiting instructions.
Alright. Because just for simplicity, I'm thinking I might even do the next community challenge
We're in attack.
off of 2.2 instead of the 2.3 in progress build.
Target sighted.
Reporting in, sub.
But we'll see what we ultimately end up going with there.
Attack.
It'll depend on exactly what ends up happening with it. There's some ways that 2.3 would be a bit easier to work with, some ways that 2.2 might be. So we'll just go with whatever.
Weapons ready. Open
Alright.
fire.
Ties reporting in.
So, and I was also talking about doing a like a year in review or year in preview video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or if I'm just going to do an AMA.
Advancing.
Because
Activating
the
weapons.
last time I did an AMA, I put the questions thread up and then I didn't do the video for like 6 months or something. 4 months, I think it was actually, for various reasons.
At your command. Flank speed.
So I might just do that again,
Reporting.
and then I can spend the whole time talking about what you guys want me to talk about rather than whatever it is I come up with in the video.
Cruiser reporting.
So that might even go up today, the thing task for the questions.
Active.
And we are going to be doing actually a community match this weekend, assuming that my internet doesn't completely crap out or something. So that should be scheduled on the live stream page at some point today as well. Maybe even by the time this video goes up. Probably a little bit after because I won't be awake when this goes up. But
Ready for action.
yeah, so that'll be on Saturday at, I think, 3 p.m. I said. 3 p.m. EST.
Ready for battle.
So just check whatever that is. It's on the live stream page in the Discord as well.
Ready.
So if you are in the Discord, you can just check the live stream schedule channel. If you're not in the Discord, then you can join the Discord by clicking on the link in the description,
I got fighters on me.
which you really should do.
On target.
Coming awaiting command. Get over here and attacking. Awaiting
Alright,
instructions.
you...
I'm under attack. Targeting enemy.
You can turn around and leave.
I'm hit. They've got us targeted.
Alright.
Where'd he come
For the last few days, we've really only had Empire at War videos. So the other series, the Knights of the Old Republic video, the Jedi Outcast videos, they should all be coming back. Or Jedi Academy, not Outcast. I already did Outcast.
Stay out here.
All fighters.
Get over here and help.
Alright. You guys are safe back here. Nobody explode, please.
I'm hit. Loosen up.
Attack formation.
Where's our goes on teams?
Enemies in
I want to take out those fighters, please.
They've got us targeted.
That IPV. I'm probably going to get the IPV if I can now. Well, it'll just come back from the station, so
Reporting in.
it's probably not worth it.
Fire at their laser cannon.
I'll just get,
See him?
where's our goes on tees? They might be dead already.
Another hit like that.
I think they're dead already.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
Really need those text strings and icons.
Someone cover me.
A lot of the other text is done, The only thing is, because I do the patron ship names in the text file, obviously, I can't just port over those changes directly from the main branch. I have to do them twice.
Attacking the lasers.
It's a bit more difficult to keep track of what I have or haven't done with that. So, sad times, but still, we'll get through it together.
I'm in a tight spot. Ready for duty.
Alright.
Destination confirmed.
You guys can start getting in range for the station, because you're probably going to be able to kill the Golan as you're flying through there.
Standing by.
Got some Clone Wars action going over here, seeing what some Architects can do to a Lucra Hulk, which is very little. Like I said before, the Lucra Hulk is probably going to get red turbo lasers now.
Get behind them.
It was only green because they were being used by Imperials before, because it was Zinj that had all the CSA stuff. And now CSA is their own faction, obviously. That's how we're playing them, for anyone who wasn't paying attention. So that can change. I think there are a few units like that that are still using green turbo lasers, which should probably be red
Under attack.
on the CSA specifically.
Commander, they're hitting us. Coming around.
Alright. A lot of missiles. Basically the missile faction.
Ready, go.
And
Roger that.
I don't want to target the
Attacking.
Arquitens really, while the station's still alive.
Enemies in range. Stay in formation.
Here we go.
The shields aren't holding. Our engines are gone, sir.
Formation.
Ah!
Fire.
They're killing the VST.
Attack that target.
On how this is supposed to work.
Awaiting orders.
Get back here, jump gate. Yep.
Attack formation.
Ooh. Sneak attack.
Copy.
Go after the stragglers. Attack.
Alright. Mission accomplished.
For another attack.
Pretty much.
I have them now. Take them quick.
I'm not sure what they think the trade station is. There might be some combat power assignment to it that doesn't make much sense. Because generally they'd want to retreat from that, but oh well.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, you guys get over here. I'm not sure if the patron strike bakers are going to have the changes. I think they will. I don't think I based it on like their own entire code. I think I did them as variants. In which case it should be fine. What is the lag coming from? I'm gonna close some windows. I don't know what I have open. I don't think I have much open. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. I mean the stuff for invading. There we go. So sorry for that stuttering there. But hopefully that'll clear up whatever was happening. I'm gonna have to restart. I haven't restarted today.
There they are. Blast them.
Ew, the Skydome is gross. Oh, hi Bellator. Seems like an unlucky place for them to have
Online.
an SSD.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Kryn,
Reinforcements en route.
Alucard,
Reinforcements en route.
aggressive negotiations.
Reinforcements.
I think we can take
en route.
this. Shippy McShipface.
Velocity cannon firing.
Oh, I don't think we can take this.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
Of your engine still? Yes, okay. Okay, so that's not good, is what I think we've learned there. So they're clearly not okay with just dying.
Construction complete.
Let's go to Contruum. I know they have an HV gun there as well, but I think it's they have fewer other things. I'm not sure if they actually have 0 stations, but
Tactical
let's get Penguin Strike's backpack. Orthis and Unrepentant. I was tempted to auto-resolve that, but then we can't afford to rebuild ground units if we give it... Oh, okay. We do have a station here.
Transport ready. Transport standing
The
by.
enemy is approaching.
Sir. Ready to blow something up.
Where do you want it? Moving out.
Let's get moving. Advance.
So this must have just finished when they were invading as well.
I've spotted them.
Okay, so the ion cannons on the skip rays just took that out really quickly.
Ready to move. On my way.
Okay, transport battles.
Secure cargo.
No! The Z-95's just not shooting. Oh well.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Alright, we definitely want a new station level.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, they do still have stuff here. I do like that even when we're getting to the end of... I'd say some of these factions, but like it's only just Zinj and the Maldruid that we've really seen the end of, but they still do seem to have a good amount of units left. Like even the factions that are losing, like let's see here. Maldruid's at 16% military strength with 1, 2, 3, 4 with those 7 planets. Or 8. I could just look at this. Why did I do that? Zinj is only at 1 planet with 1% military strength, but he's been like whittled down forever. So that's pretty good. It's the New Republic is the only one that's really underperforming, but that's partially just because of their starting position, which usually we adjust for with additional starting forces for the New Republic, which just isn't set up yet.
Choose your reinforcements.
Form up.
All right, are you going to HV gun something? There isn't a station here, so that's good. That wasn't lying to me.
Reinforcements en route.
Kryn, Alucard,
Reinforcements en route.
aggressive negotiations. I'm getting flashbacks. Wraith, yep,
Firing.
it's happening just like last time. Regular Invincible class. This Recusant, which I think is just regular, it's not Requisant. Special Purpose Entity. Sensational. Sojourner, Gozantes,
Reinforcements en route.
Jump Gate,
We'll be there shortly.
and Shippy McShipface.
Coming around.
The entire CSA fleet.
Where's the target?
If we don't have a shield,
Prepare
or
to jump to hyper.
we haven't lost the engines, I'm just going to retreat because we're going to lose Kryn to that.
They've got us targeted. How about a little help?
Where'd he go?
Mm,
Can anyone else see him?
yeah, I don't think we lost anything there. I'll redo that and I'll bring Kryn in after the HV gun shot. What do we got over here? We've got a small task force there.
Moving.
Oh, fudge. There we go.
Tactical battle imminent.
Roche.
Building cancelled.
Yeah, that's actually a considerable amount of their forces.
System lost.
Let's go for Contruum first, and then we'll go for Roche again afterwards.
Tactical battle imminent.
We're probably going to lose an Invincible in this battle.
Enemy
There is one still sitting back at Eddie or Ession, or whichever planet that is, but Well, that's good. There's only 2. Were there only 2 before? I thought it was... Oh, whatever.
Reinforcements en route.
In there, you come in there. Alucard up there.
Reinforcements en route.
Regular Invincible in there.
Reinforcements
Okay, they fired, so let's get Kryn.
en route.
Probably a bit too close.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Moving out. Setting course.
Reinforcements en route.
Ready for battle. Time to go.
Awaiting orders. Our target priority.
Everything go for that ISD.
How about some action? Locking on. Where are you?
You two can focus down that.
Hit like that.
I copy. The engines are our primary
Someone
target.
cover me.
Alright. Shields are down on that one, so I'm gonna move them over.
Over here in hell. Where's our
Oh yeah, I'll go for that one.
I'm hit.
You are not helping.
Targeted. Where'd he come from?
Thank you for your attempt, at least.
Help? Can anyone else see him? What's with all this sitting around?
Okay, now you're gonna go for that one.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
You guys are gonna go for the Avengers.
Bad.
Falling out of formation.
Will truly be the Age of Ultron.
Hyper velocity cannon firing.
Alright, I think you can live a second shot.
Reporting in, sir. All comms, fire on the engines.
The engine's there.
Reporting.
Where are you? Enemies in range. I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover me.
Alright. And I think we can finish this off before there's another attack, or a third HV gun shot.
Cannons armed. Target those lasers. Our primary target is those ion cannons.
That's why I wanted to jump everything in so close. It was kind of risky for Angela, but
Launchers must be destroyed. Take out the ion cannons.
I don't want to risk going for the third HV gun shot if I can avoid it.
Weapons armed. The
'Cause we still could have retreated if she was going lower faster than the ISD was.
Fighters on me. Attack that target.
Yes, Commander. Open fire.
And we had a whole mass of units up here that were going to attack the ISD,
Target those lasers.
so it seemed like the safest way to hopefully make sure this wouldn't die. Which it still hasn't, and no, okay. We're going to retreat, so we're good. Okay.
We are victorious.
Sometimes you gotta risk it if you want to not have to eat Triscuits. Is, I believe, the saying. That's good. Bring these bad boys down on over here. So this is the first time that I've been tested, or that I'm going to be testing the range changes. So this could go horribly, horribly, hilariously wrong.
Invasion commencing.
I haven't done anything with the infantry yet for range. This was just a vehicle change. So we'll see what the result was.
We've been paid. We'll follow orders.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. The air tech I didn't touch, but I was generally okay with what it was doing.
All good knowledge.
These guys have been nerfed a little bit. I haven't changed the...
Your coin is good. We're ready to fight.
the jail speeders the way I wanted to before. I think we're just going to put the switch weapons ability onto it, so it can trade its anti-infantry
Moving out.
grenades. That's the thing it fires. For anti-vehicle grenades, and you can just swap back and forth between that.
Gombel Iblis here.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Orders.
Answering your call. We'll get there as soon as we can. Engines activated.
But now the strike breakers and the jail speeders have a bit less health, and they have a different armor type.
At the ready.
So we'll see what the result there is.
I read you.
Looks like there's been some edits to this map.
Moving ahead.
Ready to receive orders. As you wish. Comlink active. We've been here for hours. What's the deal?
You guys are going to stop.
Be there.
This voice really needs to change.
Look, sir, it's them.
Reporting in. Target confirmed. Weapons armed. Adjusting course.
So that's about 300 units of range.
Roger that.
These guys do about 450 now, I want to say.
Proceeding.
Receiving your
That's about 400.
On the move.
And that's closer to what the general range is in the mod right
Awaiting
now.
orders.
Infantry are, I think... I don't remember what their default values
Command
are,
received.
but they're still whatever those were.
Ready. Advancing.
Got a target? That shouldn't be too hard. Copy.
How can I help? Received. Proceeding.
I copy. Right away.
I'm at your disposal.
Reporting.
Secured a landing
Moving
zone.
out. Yes, sir.
Alright, so we can drop in some more jail speeders.
Heading out.
Jail speeder, strike breaker. I should really start using some more of the GXs, and we haven't used any
The Alliance.
whatever 222s,
Heading to destination.
K222s.
Ready. Heading out.
They basically look like jet fighters, so I don't love them.
Lancet standing by.
That's part of why I haven't been
Aerial
using them,
artillery
but
reporting. Destination ahead. Ready for orders.
still give them a shot.
At the ready.
Get some variety in here. Oh,
Ready to receive orders. Anyone there?
you don't need to be
Understood.
a little buddy.
Comlink active.
Yes, sir.
Roger that. Let's move out.
So there should be significantly less clustering.
Let's go.
These guys fire some fewer anti-vehicle weapons, which should make them a little less powerful than they have been.
Copy. I
Well, you
copy.
guys can go over water too.
Yeah, I can do that.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Over there. Engines activated. Receiving orders. Yes, Commander.
I'm here. Let's get this thing moving.
Ready.
Alright, you're gonna go down there.
Lancet standing by.
You're gonna go down there, and you're gonna go up with them.
Fire.
After that,
Copy. Right away.
going to the base. This is probably more economic stuff, it looks like.
Ready for orders. At the ready. Engaging.
But yeah, Pox has been playing a lot of Stellaris recently, so he's been
Ready to receive orders.
jumping on board with some of the
Lancet target.
economic stuff.
Comlink active.
Reporting. Moving out.
The planned economic changes. Okay, so I think I have to change the targeting distance a little bit, because some of the weapons might be a little bit farther back on the unit.
Heading for attack position. Attack. Form up.
But
Proceeding.
so far, those range changes seem to be doing generally what I want them
Command
to.
received.
So that's always a good
What
sign.
are your orders?
I copy.
It'll always take a bit more adjusting, but... Oh, you shouldn't be there.
Order acknowledged.
No.
Bomber standing by.
Reporting. Heading out. Yes, sir. Fire.
Commencing bombing run.
Yes, Commander. Destination ahead. Ready. Let's move
Enemies
I
in.
didn't actually see which way that went.
out. Lancet standing by.
It was up here,
Aerial artillery reporting.
down here,
Ready for orders. Keep going.
down
At the
there.
ready. Open fire.
Engine ready. Head that direction.
Ready to receive orders. This way. Comlink active. Over there.
Bombardment available.
Here we go.
Engines activated.
Bomb belt is here.
Okay, where's our last little buddy?
Receiving orders.
Doesn't matter, they're leaving.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, I'm gonna go back through Roche. That can stay there. That can stay there. You know what? Let's stay over there.
Beginning
We
construction.
need the usual capital. And speaking of capital, we now have a bit more money. So let's queue up
System lost.
Proton Star. What system did we lost? Merker? No. Not Axilla either. Metalorn. Okay, so they're going further back up that way. Well, that's just rude. Okay, what do we got here? Centauris. Nope, we don't want to cheat. You can do that, and then we'll get an economic structure there. We'll do the same over with these. What do you have? Not economic stuff. What do you have? Economic stuff? economic stuff, which means
Building
trade
started.
port. I'm surprised they haven't tried to take Mercury yet. We don't have anything there. You could just have it. Every Mercury must go. I don't even work here. What are we doing? Eddie. So we are building up another fleet up here. We don't have any money left, so never mind. We're not doing that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Time to turn this into an executor.
Inbound.
That joke was never funny, but that's probably the 17th time I've made it on this channel. If there's any reason, like, I don't get copyright claimed basically at all. I don't get
Your reinforcements.
demonetized for times that I swear on the channel, but I'm pretty sure that joke is going to get my channel shut down
Reinforcements
for
en
being
route.
offensive.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Alright.
Heading out.
Reinforcements
Heading
en
out.
route.
All out. Moving. We're on the move.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Eliminating target. Coming around.
Cruiser reporting. Skip ray reporting. Open fire.
Alright, you guys do that. You guys are all clustered around this one. So, sensational. We're gonna go in here. There will probably be some space range adjustments
Blast boat here.
soon, hopefully for 2.3. I don't know why that would be something that we'd really wait on. But I don't want 2.3 to just sort of like snowball to a point where it takes forever to do it, to release. We do want it to be something that you guys can play sooner than later. But we also want Fall of the Republic to be something you guys can play sooner than later. Given my choice, I would like to get
Grid online.
Fall of the Republic out in some form first, but it really just depends on what gets done when. Because really, 2.3 doesn't require that much more in terms of art, whereas Fall of the Republic does. So it does seem likely that 2.3 would be before Fall of the Republic 1.0, or 0.5 rather.
Yes, sir. The missile launchers are the primary target. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Waiting orders. At your command.
Getting locked.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attack formation.
Alright. Yeah, there's probably like 4 models to do for 2.3. Mostly stuff for Arido. So stuff like the Asserter, which to be honest, I would be okay with like delaying releasing 2.3 without the Asserter if it was between that and delaying it, and then just getting it done earlier for 2.4. Because there's still so much more artwork that we need for All the Republic. I was actually thinking of doing a video on the channel, just like putting out a call for anyone who can do 3D art that wants to help and join the team, because that is the main thing we always need. We have a good amount of people who can do like XML and everything, but right now, especially for Fall of the Republic, I think I might be the only one active for doing art on Fall of the Republic at least. As like Bob will do some stuff for ICW because there's crossover with Phoenix Rising, but he doesn't really need much in terms of Clone Wars assets, so there's not as much he's going to be able to help out with there.
Where are you?
But yeah, so if you are proficient in 3ds Max or Maya or Blender and
Conquered.
or Substance Painter and all that stuff, and you want to join the team, then have to leave a comment or send me a message or something, because we would like to speak to you.
Proceeding.
Constructing.
Construction complete.
Alright, so I guess we've got to go back this way. We'll get Metalorn back. Looks like we won't be able to get Thanos, Tagori, and Kashyyyk today.
Heading to destination.
Alright, what do they got here?
Are ready.
They are trying to invade stuff. I wish they wouldn't.
Construction complete.
All ahead.
Building under construction.
Ooh. This is going to be a retreat from me.
Incoming!
This specific structure came up in the comments. Someone was saying it looks like there's a structure that doesn't know if it wants to be there or not. It's not excluded from the draw distance exclusion or distance fade. So stuff that is sufficiently far away in most video games will stop rendering. And usually it's the way the camera set up is in a way that you wouldn't really be able to notice that it's happening. But with the way that prop works, it's already pretty low down on the map. You can see it's not in frame when you do that. So yeah, it's just we'll probably have to exclude those from distance fade. We already do it with most units, especially when we changed the camera angle, because you used to be able to like look at the sides of the screen and then your units would be not showing up anymore. So that's all that is.
Construction complete.
And yeah.
Building started.
All right. We are going to take Metal Orn, but before we do that, let's get some more units queued up. So we're going to get a couple gladiators, I think. So only Monroney, Corey Prid Sector can come back, and then over on Eddie 4, we'll get CSM, and the modular task force cruisers are finally on the build bar. So I guess my axe is here, Eagle's Nest, and a Filer. There's a bunch more off the side of the screen, but we are finally making our way towards having all the patron units, which took a lot longer than I expected it to. Okay, so
Invasion commencing.
oh,
System lost.
oh,
Invasion
oh,
commencing.
oh.
Building started.
All right, you guys are gonna get stationed over Roche. I kind of wish the Bellator would attack us there, because it's a better looking map. Oh no. Telos. Means the PA is attacking. ATTEs, TIE crawlers. I think one of the next things Bob plans to do some editing for will be the ground AI. So we'll see what we can get out of the way there. But I'm not sure when that would be.
T2B, copy.
Can we get some ground cruisers? Is this our... Yes, finally.
I copy.
Our reinforcements are working.
Right, sir. Yes, sir. Scouting.
Oh, this is very similar to the last time we lost Telos.
On it, sir. On our way, sir. Heading out.
Armor standing by. On it, sir.
Moving to secondary
Sensor
position.
node
Waiting instructions.
constructing. Construction complete.
Alright, let's get a repair.
Station
Armor
Thing.
ready.
constructing.
Course plotted.
Support
We've
order
come across
acknowledged.
enemy units. Ready to roll.
All right, men. Take cover.
Roger
Our
that.
base is under
Construction
attack.
complete.
Ready to go. On my way. Form up.
We're probably just gonna have to accept that we're gonna lose
Vehicle
a
factory
lot of the buildings.
I've got him in my sight.
Let's see if we can hold somewhere else.
Secondary position.
Here, you guys have got to get up there.
Computer.
We'll back you up.
Mining facility destroyed.
Roger.
Awaiting orders.
I still don't love this map. I don't know whether a feasible amount of work would make me love it.
Reporting in.
Orders. Awaiting orders. Weapons ready.
Oh no,
Copy.
Mining
we don't have the
facility
resources.
destroyed.
No! I didn't check my credits.
Advancing.
We'll cover you.
Targeting enemy. I'll follow your lead. Advance.
I'll follow your lead.
Always ready,
Barracks
sir.
destroyed.
Roger that.
Affirmative.
Alright,
Reporting in. Scanning area.
Providing backup.
Unit destroyed.
I should have just stayed out by our capital then.
Base is under attack.
Mining facility destroyed.
Roger
Unit
that.
destroyed.
On the move.
We're right behind
Engaging
you.
enemy.
Almost there.
Form up. Scouting area. Let's go. Right away.
These ranges are definitely feeling much better. Not too far off from what I want, I don't think.
Heading out.
Alright, there's going to be ATTEs, which we can't do anything about.
Waiting orders.
Avoiding fire! Support order acknowledged. Hostile. Attack!
Alright, that's not bad.
Fall out. Fire! Let's move out.
Right behind you.
Inputting coordinates. Keep going.
Okay, I think we've actually killed most of the rest of their stuff. So if we can kill the 2 ATTEs, then
Attacking target.
maybe we're okay. By okay, I mean our entire planet's infrastructure has been destroyed. But
Attacking.
we might be able to win the battle.
Reporting. Targeting.
Hopefully we'll be able to get the actual animations in a shadow mesh exported for these guys soon,
Yes, sir.
because that's just unfortunately bad. It's gonna plow over everyone.
Providing backup. Right behind you.
This way.
Lead the way.
Over there.
Come on, man. This way.
Alright. No. What a... Almost. I should have cared more about getting them out of the way of getting run over. Alright, So I guess that fleet's job is going to be to take back Telos again. But we try to stay down here. What are we going to do? Look what you made me do. Will we... It might even be a better idea to take Wayland and over Sky from the Empire before we try to press on too far anywhere else. Ooh, wait a minute. Our New Republic Sanctuary world may be taken. So we'll have to take Mon Calamari from Araidu so we can leave Hast open. That's probably what we're gonna... Yeah. That is probably what we are going to aim to do first in the next episode. There we go. I got through the sentence, everyone. It's okay. So hope you are enjoying the series so far. That is going to do it for today, though. Next time we will, like I said, take out Mon Calamari. That should be on Saturday, because I guess today is Thursday. And on Saturday we'll also have our community match going at, I believe, 3 p.m. So check on the live page later today if you want to make sure of the time for that. Or again, it'll be posted in the Discord channel as well. So the link for that is in the description. If you also wanted to support the channel directly, there is a link to the Patreon page in there. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.